We are back at the top of another Savage stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And how many of you guys just really hate whenever you have a bad riser? I know I do. Because there's sometimes, I've got a video on, at least one video on my channel about a bad riser, and they're really hard to troubleshoot sometimes. And it's one of the things that goes bad. It seems like they go bad very frequently. And it seems like, you know, like if you pop in a forum and ask like, hey, I'm having X problem. It doesn't even matter what the problem is. Any problem with any mining rig whatsoever, the first thing that someone's gonna say is riser. Did you check your risers? You know, so it's one of those things. It's out there. It's out there. Everybody says it's the riser. First off, so there are some companies and some businesses that are doing what seems to be a little bit better with the design, the quality of risers, and one of those companies is GPUrisers.com. It's all they do is risers. I'm sure that from the look of their website and stuff, I think that maybe they'll probably go into other things at some point because it's a nice website. You know, it's an attractive website. So I think that maybe they'll go into other things, but right now they are strictly GPU risers. And whenever I saw the quality and the number, obviously, you know, it's a 010S, which I basically have all 009S, which I've had really good success with them. I don't have any problems with them so far. I might have, you know what has gone bad on them is one of the LEDs, but the riser still works just fine. It's just the LED light that has gone bad on it. And, you know, like some of them, the 009S, I believe all of them have the 12 volt, is it 12 volt or 5 volt and 3.3 volt, something like that, the LEDs. And like I said, I've had some of the LEDs go bad, like on this rig right here. I've got the risers have no LEDs on them, but they're still working just fine. So it is literally just the LED that's bad. I have seen that, but anyway, so I'm happy to see that someone is taking this seriously and hopefully designed a riser that's going to not cause everyone to immediately jump to the riser being the problem. Okay, so let's get into this. I've rambled on long enough. Let's go. If we go over here to GPUrisers.com, as far as I know, this is brand new. This is not sponsored in any way whatsoever. Maybe Red Panda Mining might know more about this. Well, probably definitely knows more about this than I do. I think the guy is close to where I'm at, or the business is close to where I'm at. And it, like I said, it seems like that's all they do is just the risers. If you go in here, you know, what drew me to it, one of the things that drew me to it is they accept crypto. I like that. That's awesome. They also accept Visa, MasterCard, and all those other really dirty fiat type, you know, currencies there that all of us hate. But they do accept it, and that's good because you got to get something going. I'll tell you a real quick story. Whenever I first started mining and I started using Simple Mining OS, I was trying to get them payment, right, to use their OS, because I think it's like $2 a rig or whatever a month. I don't know. I guess it's still like that. I know that they changed their model and I put like a bunch in there, so I've got like a balance. I don't even know how it works, but I think they use like simple tokens or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so this was way back when, and I was trying to get them money to pay for it, and I had emailed them. I don't know if I emailed them or was chatting with them, and I said, hey, I need to get you guys some money. And at the time, I didn't have any crypto, zero crypto. I was trying to mine crypto. That was the whole point. And I said, I want to get you guys some money, some Visa, you know, Visa, MasterCard or something, you know, some way. And they're like, man, I don't even know what you're talking about. They were making fun of me, basically. Like, dude, we are a crypto mining company. We do not deal in fiat. What are you talking about? You know. So anyway, long story short, I had to get, you know, I think that's what kind of got me into Coinbase, just as an on-ramp, a quick on-ramp. And then I got them the Litecoin or whatever it was at the time. So anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. So they do accept crypto. I thought that was really cool. Same day, next day shipping priority. I like that. I can tell you this, man, this came really fast. I was really surprised. I don't check my mailbox that often because I hate junk mail anyway. And if I was to guess, I would say it was definitely the next day, because I think after I ordered it, it was, I want to say that I checked the mail that very next day and it was there. So that's really, really, really cool. Really fast shipping and stuff. And fast service. I paid with crypto. I got an alert. And the way that I did it was kind of cool too, because I think that whenever you try to pay in crypto here, what did it do? It tried to, I want to say that it had me go to a specific, I was supposed to go through a specific method in order to do it. Like, I can't remember the exact process, but it gives you an address and it wants you to, send the Bitcoin there, right? Or however you're paying for it. I don't know what all Bitcoin or what all cryptocurrency they accept, but it's definitely Bitcoin. I don't know if it says in here, all major. Yeah, see, it even says, my philosophy is to pay in crypto if you can. You're mining, be a part of the, yep, I totally get it. But anyway, so I don't know what all he accepts, or they accept. But anyway, so it did redirect me, and all I did, instead of, I actually thought I was making a mistake, because I got the address, I copied the address to send it to, and apparently they generate a new address for that order, right? So, and then it monitors that address for payment. You understand what I'm saying? So like, they give you the address, the one-time address, probably a one-time address. Boom. Here's the address. You have to send Bitcoin to it. Tries to tell you to do it a certain way. But all I did was I went to, I think it was Zelcore, wherever I had $50 in Bitcoin. And I sent it to that address. And then on the screen, because I was doing it on my mobile, it came up and said, we've detected payment on this address, blah, 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 right? And then boom, it went through and it was no problem. Really cool, super slick. I enjoyed it. It was a good experience. So it was not cumbersome in any way. Kinnick18, I actually saw him, Brandon Coin, real quick. I saw him on his Discord. He was streaming a game. He was playing a game. I didn't say anything because I was just kind of doing other things. But yeah, I am concerned about him. I wish I want to. He did get married, and I don't know if some people have made the comment that he's trying to make babies and stuff. I don't know what's going on with him, but he was on there. He is apparently alive and doing okay. So that was good to see. All right, so let's head over here. So this is their website. Pretty slick, like I said. I mean, it's basic, but I like this little graphic here. It's kind of cool. And if you click on our risers here, it talks about what's going on. And then at first, if you're used to what riser packs usually cost, like I think this is a 6-pack. Does it even say? Yeah, right here. 6-pack version 010S risers, okay? So the normal cost of like a 009S is usually, let's see here, see if I can find it, somewhere around in here, right? So $36. I wouldn't buy these specifically. I was just looking real quick online, just to show something in here, right? To give you an idea of what you would typically pay. But whenever you're paying for higher quality things that are going to last, you're not going to have to spend time troubleshooting, hopefully, right? Now, look, again, this is not a sponsored video at all. I don't know anything other than I'm looking at this box that I haven't even opened yet. But I can kind of tell by the way people talk about it and just the quality that I'm seeing just on the box and on the website. If it's anything like the website, it seems like it's pretty solid stuff, right? So hopefully it would last longer and not be, and that's one of the things that they talk about on their website too, is reliability and stuff like that. So high quality, all that stuff. So I'm not saying that they're not going to go bad. That's not what I'm saying, because I don't know. I don't know. But I like seeing higher quality equipment. risers and stuff like that, right? So that's, you know, and I wanted to support the community, so that's why I went ahead and bought some. So anyway, maybe we'll do like some type of a giveaway or something, or maybe I'll replace my 009S's with these and give away the 009S's, which are still fine. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not like Red Panda. I don't get to build mining rigs all the time, so I'm not really looking at expanding right now. The prices of everything are pretty high, so I don't know when the next time I'll actually build a rig. We will see. But back to this. So $49.99. If you pay, I don't think I paid any shipping. Does he say in here that's free shipping in the US or something? I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember paying any shipping. I want to say that I paid basically like, I think it ended up being 50.05 or something like that, because you know it's hard whenever you're doing the conversion of Bitcoin and fees and all that stuff. That was about as close as I could get, if I remember right. So it's been a while back. This box has been sitting here for quite some time, and I have not opened it yet. So it's still got the tape on it and everything. See. So yeah, so they came really fast. That was a big plus also. But $50, and the normal is $35 for much higher quality. I think it's worth it, you know, and just supporting probably a fellow miner. I don't know if they're mining or not. I would assume, but I think that all that is good for the community. All right, so let's get to opening this thing. Let's check this out. All right, so it's got a nice little logo here on the box. Like I said, it came really fast, good shipping. I think it was USPS, you know, the Postal Service. It was fine. No problems there. All right, got a little thank you card in here. Please email us. So it's got an email address here if you have any trouble. Okay, so we'll keep that. Probably won't have any trouble, but we'll see. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm noticing it's a zipper or a Ziploc ESD bag, which is super nice because you can reuse these, obviously. I mean, I'm going to leave them in there, but I'm going to open one of them just to see quality-wise. So it is sealed, right? So at least in the middle here. So actually, the way this is pretty cool. So it's got two different sections here. So the cables, it does have SATA, or SATA adapter, but the cables are on one side, right? And then this is like a separate little pocket here. So that's kind of cool. Adapter is in there. Okay, cool. And I'm just looking at the solder pads, seeing how that was done, because I know on some of the cheaper ones, you know, this was like a real problem. Like they was really cheap, and some of these actually were connected, right? So like, you know, you'd have like shorts and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Quality wise, I mean, I don't know, I'm not real great with this kind of stuff, but it looks pretty good to me. Solid. All right, so that's good. Let's check out the riser itself here. Okay, so right off the bat, it's heavy, which, you know, usually signifies a little bit of quality, right? It seems a little bit heavier than normal. I don't know if it's just me because I haven't held one in a little while or what, but it's got huge capacitors on here, 4 of them. That's nice. I think this is a VRM, right? Or maybe this is, I don't know. Serpent and those guys are in here. They can probably tell me which one is which. It does have the pad on the bottom. That's nice. Got the locking mechanism. Seems to work fine. And it only has a 6-pin Molex and another 6-pin. There's no like SATA on the board here. and then, you know, USB connection for the data. I think it's got, yeah, it's got a 3.3 volt and a 12 volt LEDs here. So that's nice. And this can help you troubleshoot unless they just go out and the riser still works, like I have over here in this rig next to me. I've got like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 of them that don't have lights on them, but they're still working just fine. So remember that the lights are just lights. They're not necessarily saying that the whole circuit is bad. They're just basically letting you know that there's that voltage is present. But again, on those risers over there on that rig, they're bad and they don't light at all. So that's cool. Yeah, seems high quality for sure. The cable, I can only suspect that these are going to be fairly normal, not anything too spectacular. Feels like the ones from the last kit I bought. I don't know if there's much difference. Probably not. They look like they have the same markings on them as the last kit I bought. I don't know for sure, but it feels about the same. Yeah, everything looks solid, man. And then it does come with the SATA riser, which we know that for the most part in the community, you know, people don't use these, but I'll tell you guys, like I tell everybody else, I've used them before for years with no problems. So it all depends on how much power you are putting in. I like to tune down the rigs to increase efficiency, but sometimes I think that, you know, all those pictures that people saw, now there are occasions, okay, like I think Red Panda ran into this situation too with ConcealID. So when ConcealID first came out for Raven, that was a mess, because if you had any type of standard power settings in there, you were going to be running really hot and consuming a lot of power. It takes a little bit of fine tuning, you know, to make ConcealID not draw so much power. So there are times, but if you are familiar with what's going on with the particular project or the algorithm that you're mining, you can hopefully, you know, if it's not something brand new like ConcealID was for Ravencoin, you know, you can get the settings in there before you burn stuff up. So, all right, so there are 6 in here. Everything's good there. All right. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it. Solid quality. I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. No doubt about it. So maybe I can go ahead and look at maybe I will build something here fairly soon. I can't say that I would do it right away, but if I find some decent prices on some GPUs, I probably will. Maybe build something. You know, I've got the Savage Vault over here that I've been working on a lot, and it's got basically room for, I could probably put 60, well, probably 80 to 100 GPUs in that little closet over there. You know, if I stack, you know, high and all that stuff with the Veta frames, which would be awesome. But I don't know. I'm not ready to go to 100 GPUs just yet. So yeah, I saw some things there, Seth, about, I don't know if I was watching you guys talk about the SATA. I think you were talking about it on Twitter, right? Yeah, I think so. I think it was I saw a Twitter conversation about it a little bit. But yeah, it's something that, like I said, I mean, I ran SATA for a long time. They were on NVIDIA GPUs though. I don't think I've ever ran SATA on like RX 580s or anything like that. I don't think I've ever done that. If I did, it was a very short amount of time. But I just never had a problem. And me and Yashnik talked about it a couple years ago, because he had one of his Aeon rigs had SATA risers on it, and Brandon Coin was making fun of him about it, you know. And I don't know. It just it all comes down to how it's tuned and how much power, you know, what you're actually doing with it. So, yep. All right. So that is a 20-minute stream on unboxing the GPU risers the new 010S risers from GPUrisers.com. Check them out if you can. Again, this is definitely not sponsored or anything like that, but if you're looking for some good risers, it looks like these guys have nailed it. So I'm impressed with it. So I'm glad to see it. I like stuff like that. I like supporting the community, and that's what I was doing by buying these. But I will use them at some point, just not right away. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know if anybody else is going live. Let's see if we got any notifications here. Okay, so it looks like, okay, so Red Panda's going live at 10. He's doing a, that's funny. That's funny. I thought this was tomorrow. He's doing a GPU Risers giveaway for 18K subs. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right, so I guess he's probably over there getting ready for that. So yeah, let's do a Savage raid over there. Not that you have to, but I mean, it's 10 minutes away, but go ahead and hit him up, and we'll have some fun over there tonight, I guess. Let's see here. I'll post this over there. I'm sure everybody's already subscribed to him, but just in case. Yeah, and don't forget about our poker tournament too. Thanks for the reminder there, Shuby. We are doing another charity poker tournament on the 15th. That is next Saturday at 1:05. We have to start it at 1:05 because the last time we started at exactly 1 o'clock, and you know, it's on PokerStars, so it literally started at exactly 1 o'clock and nobody was ready. Everybody was like on the wrong table. They were playing cash games. It was nuts. So it took a little while to get everybody in the tournament and actually seated and playing and stuff. It's pretty automated, but if you're playing on another table, I think it asks you like, hey, the tournament started. Do you want to take a seat? And then some of the people thought that they were already in the tournament, but they were playing on a cash game, so it was kind of chaos. So in order to stop that from happening, I'm going to not have the cash game table, it's not cash, but you know, play chips, up and running until maybe like 5 minutes before. I'll have it running about 5 minutes before, up until about 10 minutes before the tournament starts. That way we can get settled and everybody's good to go. But it is for charity. We just kind of expect you to donate a little bit, $5, $10, whatever you can. In crypto to the pot, basically, and then if you win, then you get to decide what charity that goes to, or what percentage you win. Like, let's say they pay 3 places, then you know, maybe first place is 50%, second place is 30%, third place is 20%, however it would work. Then that's the percentage of the total charitable pot that has, you know, the charity donations that has been received will go to that particular. If you win, you know, second, then you get the 30% or whatever. So it works out pretty well. So I think that it was a lot of fun last time, and we're doing it again in a couple weeks, or in a week and a half, or a week and a day. So it should be pretty fun. Shuby has posted the document that tells you, you know, what the club name is and what the tournament name is. It's already up there. You can register right away. We're not doing it, you know, Zel did one recently where it was kind of cool what they did, because they didn't give you the log-on information or the club information until they received your entry fee, right? So we're not really doing it like that. We're just doing it charity, and just kind of for fun, for the community to get together, play some poker, and just have a good time. So it's not really like gambling or anything. It's not like real, there's no real money involved or anything like that. So it's really cool, and it was fun. We had 21 players, which is pretty solid for a first time. So hopefully we have more this time. I think we will, but you never know. There's like 35 people, 36 people register in the club, but I don't know. I want to say there's only 3 or 4 people register for the tournament so far. So we got to get people in there. So tell your friends if they're interested in poker or whatever. I think it's a cool thing. There's, you know, some parallels between poker and crypto, at least a little bit. So anyways, I'm just rambling. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Crypto Fireball Friday. I don't know what we're going to cover, but it might include like getting the rigs into the Savage Vault. So that would be kind of cool. But I need to find a way to mount that PDU. And this is one of those things, like I have the long 6-foot rack PDU that has the little tabs on the back for mounting. And I can't just lay the PDU down in there because the room isn't big enough, right? So the room is only 5 by 5. So if I laid it down or tried to, it would either have to be at an angle or just leaning up against the wall, and I don't want to do that. So I got to figure out a way of mounting it on the wall. I want to mount it on the wall and in the corner, in the back left corner, so that it can reach both walls for the rigs, right? Kind of makes sense. And so I got to figure out a way to mount it. I've got some ideas, but I don't know how I'm going to implement it. So we'll see. All right, cool. All right, so let's head over to Red Panda Mining and we will do the Savage Raid things. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Go buy some GPU risers if you need them from gpurisers.com. Stay savage.